Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. That's Dalitha. I am Travis, and it looks like we are live. And what are those ads across the bottom? Are they going to be there the whole time?
Yes, on this one they are.
A Hulk Hogan tribute. Hopefully I don't cry. This is live. This is happening now. Did you want to hear it?
No, I'm good.
Oh. They got Eric Bischoff there.
Good for them.
You know, this is the only celebrity death that kind of got me. I've never had a celebrity death where I was like, oh.
Like that you were upset about.
Like,
oh man, that's sad.
Hope I don't cry.
Janelle is in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Janelle. Good to see you tonight. Sophie is also in the chat. Hey guys, how's it going? Janelle says hi. Sophie says hi. I missed you guys on Friday. Yeah, with everything that was happening, I told Travis to throw up a thing that we wouldn't be here, so you wouldn't wonder what was going on.
Hulk Hogan.
Sophie's like, Crypto Hulk Hogan, and then makes the comment that I figured would happen out of Sophie's fingers. After Hulk Hogan died, there were a lot of people happy that he died.
Yeah.
Well,
People just don't know better, and it's alright. Their ignorance is fine. And especially in the wrestling community, their IQs aren't the highest. Like mine's like a 42.
At least.
No, it really is.
Mine's way higher because I don't even like this crap.
You can have a 13.
Why? You got a 42. Mine has to be way higher.
You just put a 1 in front of it. Hogan. Dude, Logan Paul nailed it on Friday. He came out. Keep chatting. Logan.
Yeah. Gonna give you his whole blip again. Did you watch that video that I sent you
About
of
Dolly?
Dolly Parton? And her,
I
it was
watched
a whole thing, dude.
I watched the first part of it, but I've never watched the whole thing. They actually get married.
Yeah, it shows in that little video.
I know, it's not a little video. Every time I go to watch it, it's long. And she's
I thought
like
you'd want to watch it because
Well, I do,
Hulk Hogan, but
I've been
apparently not.
I've been trying to distance myself from the death.
So he says it'll be interesting how this Hogan death will impact this wrestling promotion that is supposed to start soon. On SmackDown with the 10 bell salute, the roster seemed like they didn't care to be there.
Yeah, you can't tell that by pictures. I mean, nobody wants to be in that situation. Who would want to be there celebrating somebody's death?
Or not even celebrating
Whatever
it,
you
in
call it.
Remembrance and memory of somebody who...
Nobody wants to
half
be there.
those or more than half those people there, he was a hero to them. And I'm going to tell you this, most of them, the only reason why they are in wrestling is because of Hulk Hogan.
That's a fact.
Not because of somebody else. Not because of Dick Van Dyke or whoever else was a wrestler.
Yes, Dick Van Dyke.
During that time.
Dirty Dick Van Dyke. They called him Dirty Dick Van Dyke.
Roddy Piper. I mean...
Gene Okerlund.
The Chic guy. You know? I mean, yeah. Like, there were some cool guys like...
Savage.
Randy Savage and stuff
Ultimate
like that,
Warrior.
and the Ultimate Warrior, but they didn't have that grab ya gotcha persona that Hogan did with like people from littles to big. I mean, like from young to old people.
World order, brother. The NWO.
Zoe says there are people that thought the WWE didn't do enough of a tribute to Hogan on SmackDown this past Friday.
They did just fine. He can't do too much.
It's a 2-hour show. He had just barely passed away. they actually did really good comparative to how much time they had.
Think about having to put together one of these highlight videos in less than 48 hours, and on top of that, hope that you didn't forget something.
Yeah, that might have been important.
You know?
And then you have to have the guy who's talking during the whole thing narrate it.
Yeah.
Of what happened and what's going on. And then have it go through the thing that's what, they want to put out there.
Right. It would be a very complex thing. It should take almost a year to do. Because you don't want to forget anything.
Yeah, it'd be crazy to do that. Try to get that in.
It's so.
I mean, I guess granted, they could have been like, oh, well, we were going to use this for something anyways, and, well, he's been sick, and, and kind of put it together no matter what, but still.
Well, it's unarguably the greatest that's ever done it. Can't be argued.
I don't think so.
No, it's.
I just don't think so. I think that people who are being very ignorant about the whole situation don't know wrestling. I mean, and granted, even from somebody who isn't like, I'm not a huge ginormous fan and been watching it for 40 years or anything, doesn't recognize the fact of the only reason why WWE is where it's at is because of wrestlers like Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Being at the top of the billboard and making a huge difference in fans, and if you didn't have that happening, you would have never, it just wouldn't be a thing. Like, I don't feel like it. I feel like WWE wouldn't be on TV anymore. It'd probably be lackluster. It probably would have died when WWF took over, or not WWF, but WCW was big, and
even WCW wouldn't have existed without Hogan,
right?
Because that's the part you don't understand is he was so big that he made wrestling a spectacle.
Yeah.
This is all newer stuff.
Yeah, it is. Because they didn't talk about WrestleMania 5 on the other one. I think or 4 too much. They talked more about the one with Andre the Giant.
It was awesome.
And stuff.
Look, Hogan doesn't sell it at all. Only man to ever kick out of it. Oh, he's hulking up. Poor Macho Man. Couldn't get it done. Not against the Immortal.
He was kind of tiny anyways, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, everybody's tiny compared to Hogan. Even Andre doesn't look like a giant next to Hogan. Still huge, but doesn't look like a giant. Look at that cameraman. This is it. This is it. He was there to beat up the NWO. Everybody was like, oh, God. And then he did it. Changed. Forever.
Oh, no.
It's too sweet. And it was just with my age, it was just perfect. Like,
right.
I mean, I probably would have, well, I know I would have still loved him as the yellow and red, but it was too deep in my DNA.
Right.
But this was fantastic. And plus, the beauty of turning heel is you're always waiting for him to go back.
Right.
At some point, they're going to turn back babyface, and you're going to pop, blow up.
Somebody says, I think the new fans that never seen Hogan wrestle are the ones that were happy that Hogan died.
They just don't know. I forgive them. I'm not worried about them.
Sophie apparently is very worried about it.
Yeah.
So we can't stop talking about it.
It's fine.
It's a thing. Sophie says people thought they would do what they did with Eddie Guerrero after he passed. Did they do something fabulous with him?
Eddie's just not on the same level. I have no idea. I didn't watch wrestling after this.
Right.
This right here ended wrestling for me. They come down and beat up Hogan.
Yeah.
Passing over the torch, and then The Rock left.
Well, I don't think he would have been anything without him. That's pretty sad, but The only reason why he has anything is because of Hulk Hogan. The only reason why he has his fucking career is because of him. If Hulk Hogan had never done that, he wouldn't be what he is. I mean, he kind of maybe might be. Well, he's nice. He's known and people like him and stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that.
I don't know.
As big as he got, there's no way.
He probably wouldn't have became a wrestler. I mean, his dad was one, but Hogan made it popular.
Sophie says AEW seemed like the only wrestling promotion that didn't honor Hogan.
Yeah, Tony Schiavone said a few words, but nothing important.
Yeah, they were pathetic. Sophie says some people probably started watching wrestling a year or two ago. People are still mad at Hogan for saying the things he said all those years ago.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well.
Can you imagine anybody out there saying something in the privacy of your own home with no one around and then having it held over your head for the next 25 years of your life? Just think about that. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. And then they ruin it by having this jackhole. But at least he's not a world champion.
Right. So it says Kevin Nash is the last surviving member of the original NWO that is still alive. With
Yep.
Eddie, they did 2 tribute shows where they wear Eddie Guerrero merchandise. Michael Cole admitted in an interview he watched the Mets game during Raw.
Oh, on that little screen? Good idea.
Watches the Mets game during Raw.
I would never admit to being a Mets fan, but...
Well, we know he's a fag, but come on. I mean, whatever floats his boat, I guess. Four letters, one word. Dumb.
Yeah.
D-U-M-B. Dumb. That is what I look at and see with this jackhole. Oh no, the tag team match they're having on Saturday. Ooh. Gross. Is this the one that has no commercials?
Bronson Reed's the main event. What kind of bullshit is this?
What do you mean the main event?
The
Tonight?
main event tonight, right there.
I thought this is happening right now.
They just said it's the main event tonight. Oh, you can't hear it. Like they're saying. This
Yeah,
is the
but
main
why
event.
is Jay out there then if it's
So he
later?
can talk. I've told you this.
Oh, gross. Nobody wants to hear him talk.
I tell you this all the time. Like, AEW does it wrong. You bring the wrestlers out at the beginning, do talking, and then set up a main event. Oh, back popped.
Chris Akane's in the chat. Hey, Chris says, let's get this garbage out of the way first. Chimichanga's in the chat as well. Says, yeet guy is
Yeet.
gassed out.
Oh, looks tired. He was up there crying. Probably hard on him, too. Since it was his family that were part of the Hulk Hogan coming to WWF in the first place.
Yeah, he'll probably never admit it. So he's like, your thoughts on that TLC match that they announced,
Oh, that
for
ladder match.
SummerSlam this past Friday?
I forgot that we weren't on the air because I did watch that show. Yeah, it's fine. I just wish that Penta and Phoenix were together because that match would be fire.
True.
But Andrade is not good, and so it makes Phoenix not good.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of drags Phoenix down. No, my name is not Boo.
I don't know. I feel like his name is Boo.
Your name is Paul E. Dangerously. So we got Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed, the main event tonight.
Terrible.
Almost sounds like we should just leave early.
Right? And done with this garbage. Well, we saw what we came to see, guys. Bye! Later, skaters!
I was hoping they wouldn't have another trivia thing. I didn't want to
Right.
get all emotional. But I'm better than I was on Friday. Friday it was still raw.
Did you want to cry? I was
On
only
Friday.
it was just me. You could have cried.
Yeah, but you were there.
It's okay.
Probably would have been even
I
more,
expected you to cry. I was almost crying.
so. I was like, fuck.
I was over there like, I was like, I might cry a little.
The fan was on so I could do this.
I probably did cry a little bit, just so you know. You could have cried too.
No.
It would have been fine. I would have told everybody.
Exactly. Send. Group text.
Video. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. You feel bad?
And TikTok. Yeah. Paul Heyman's such a doofus. Fuck, dude.
Oh. So we said, do you think if SmackDown was still a 3-hour show, that TLC match would be on SmackDown instead of at SummerSlam?
No. If they wanted to do it on SmackDown, they would. I just noticed that they had 6 matches for night 1 and 5 on night 2, so it makes sense to add another match. Make it 6 and 6.
Robbie's in the chat now as well. Says, yo, what up? Long time no speak. Chris says,
Seems like it.
it should be Machine Guns versus Penta and Phoenix at SummerSlam, but WWE can't book right. Yeah, I might not watch main event and leave early as well.
That's terrible. I'm not going to leave, but I'm sure Roman Reigns will show up. He's booked for every single show the rest until SummerSlam. Meaning he's going to be here, and he would have came out now. So that means he'll come out then.
Right.
Unless he comes out now.
So he says it will be the first time the SmackDown Tag Team Championship will be on a pay-per-view since the Royal Rumble. And Sophie also says I have mixed feelings about Hogan's death. I never got into him. Chris says more vids of Stephanie McCoy and Miles Bourne leaving airports together, but he's more like a butler than a boyfriend. Who's Miles Bourne?
Probably somebody in NXT.
Is he a person we should know?
Well, eventually we'll know him.
Sophie says
I don't
night
know.
2 pretty might got all the stipulation while night 1 got regular matches. And Chris says at least Kiana James showed up on SmackDown.
Did you stand up and cheer? I did.
Did you? I don't remember you standing up and cheering.
You know I did.
Was it in your pants?
Remember I had the things were shooting out? And I lit off the fireworks?
In the house?
Mm-hmm. The fountain. When she came out. But then I was like, why are they putting her with Gulia?
So this is Jay versus Bronson was rumored to take place at SummerSlam at one point. Was it?
That's silly.
Did it not happen because Bronson broke his foot?
So he's a Jew? Is that what he just said? Not the Jewish ones.
What? So he says TLC still a cage street fight, no holds barred. It will be interesting, the match placement for night 2. Chris says, yeah, Miles Bourne is Stephanie's boyfriend. He's half deaf and has a speech problem.
Oh, God.
And is kind of a jobber on NXT, but he's been getting a push recently.
Yeah, he's the...
Is he getting a push because he's half deaf?
He's the C-list.
Do they let him talk?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I told you about this.
Oh, yeah, that's
Randy
that
Orton,
guy.
the Team U Randy Orton.
Oh, fuck off.
Or the Wish.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's fucking... Good God.
Yeah, they let him talk.
They're like, we need handicapped people. Pretty soon they're going to have handicapped people like AEW does. That guy that doesn't have a leg.
He was in
Wrestling.
WWF.
Wrestling over here again. And then, what's the other one? People without arms. They'll bring back people like Hornswoggle.
Midgets.
Little people that have...
I heard that, what's her
dwarfism.
name was there? Layla Hirsch. Somebody said it.
Oh, yeah, a ref or something.
Roman Reigns lied to you too.
What? He would never do that. Chris says, yeah, even Kyle Fletcher is better than Miles Bourne.
Oh, Kyle Fletcher's way better than Miles Bourne. Kyle Fletcher, if he was in WWE, would be a top 4 guy. I truly believe that. Within a year.
Yeah.
Right now, they have to get through all the bullshit because people... They're so tribal anymore. I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat, I'm an AEW fan, I'm a WWE fan. Instead of just being like, I'm a fucking human being and I like stuff.
That's too hard. I like just being a human being and liking
But
things.
if you just liked things instead of, then you would definitely love Miles Bourne's clone, I guess, in AEW, Kyle Fletcher.
What? If
Except
you
for
just
he can
liked
talk.
stuff, you would like him?
You would like both.
Oh.
But instead it's, well, they look close enough to the same that I don't like that one and I like that one. It's like because they look different, but the same.
I thought it was because one had a speech impediment.
Well, there's that. That's a huge reason. That's my problem because you have to be able to cut a promo. But if you
I
put
don't
him,
want to hear him cut a promo. I want him
Oh,
to
he
do it
does.
fast and really good.
he does. Not good or fast.
Oh, come on. He better get better at it then.
But he does talk like he has a frog in his mouth or something. You know, like something in his mouth, like cotton. Because he don't know what they say. But he talks like that. But I'm not making fun of him.
No.
Although there was a girl that I went to school with that was really pretty that I probably would have tried to date if she talked normal. But she was deaf, and so I didn't know how that would work. I didn't want to learn all this word hand.
You could, like, whisper behind her and she wouldn't know.
No. You could scream behind her. She was deaf. I don't even know.
She didn't have cochlears.
Cloacal ears?
Cochlears. They're cochlear implants. They're an implant that they put like
It's
right
like
behind
in
their ear like this.
1997.
They had them then. They had cochlear implants.
No, she
then.
didn't have cochlear. She probably hears perfect now.
Maybe. Chris says, yeah, AEW is only about the Bucks and Hangman and Mox BS being marks for themselves. Larry S. Sanders is in the chat. Hey, Larry.
How
good
you
to
been?
see ya.
I started playing D&D. I think I told you this before. But then everybody quit because nobody likes it.
I
Because
didn't quit.
there was too much imagination.
It wasn't my fault.
So what I heard...
Hey, I did not have a problem. I was fine.
All I heard was, I can't imagine imagination things.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Excuse me. Larry says, hello, everyone. Just have a few minutes, and I wanted to check in on you guys to see if you were okay. I saw your announcement on Friday, and you did the right thing by canceling your stream.
Dude, I had to.
Hogan's death was a shock to me. Yeah, he was really upset.
I was too emotional to do the show, and I knew that video stuff, if they did it, I didn't know if they were going to, but I figured it would be too much. But it's been a few days, and I handled it pretty well. They're going to do more, I bet, in between each show. Or each match. You know, if they show the blue cage match versus him and freaking King Kong Bundy, I'm leaving. That's like, that almost killed me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here they come.
Chris says, oh, I still don't know how Steph and Miles came about. Like, how the fuck did he even riz her up? LOL.
It's not hard.
Well, they both don't talk very well, so it's fine.
It's not hard.
Have you heard her talk English?
He's like, I don't need to hear you.
See? They just talk the same. It's fine. They probably understand each other perfectly. It's fine. I mean, that's probably how they, that's how they bonded.
Hey, a little 8-woman tag team match from AEW tonight. Definitely love to see Chelsea Green out there. Rhea Ripley. Stephanie Vacool. Oh! The Phenomenal.
Oh, AJ.
Yeah, I was pretty upset about the Hogan stuff.
Larry says they did. Yep, they did on Friday. They did. They threw it together pretty fast, too.
Yeah.
Considering Anyways, Chris says, "Oh, I remember some horror stories about D&D. Like some fat nerd made a girl go on a date with him in the game."
I'm sure. I could see that.
Travis's cousin hit on my character all the time.
Yeah, he was DTF. Down to freak.
My poor character was very not enthused.
He lost his penis in the last battle, though. Maybe that's why he quit.
It's probably why, because we made fun of his pee-pee. He had a meltdown and cried about it for 5 years. I can't do it.
It was probably because you were mad. Remember? And you were giving the silent treatment? And he's like, fine, never do this again.
One day.
I don't know. I think we did it a few times after.
Yes, we did.
But one time you were all... Because he's like, I want to play when I get there.
And I was like, fine.
And you're like, you will pay. Not our gay moose. I think that was him.
Who's him?
Miles Bourne. I swear he was in that Slim Jim commercial, but maybe I'm wrong. It could have been just another bald guy. Twins, Basil, twins!
I don't even know what he looks like, so I couldn't tell you.
He looks like Randy Orton and Kyle Fletcher.
I don't.
So I mean, if you see a guy that matches somewhat those descriptions,
Yeah,
way shorter.
I would have to watch that stupid NXT stuff, and nobody wants to do that. I don't want to waste my life watching stuff on a Tuesday. Ew. Ew.
It's better than
Travis.
ghost shows.
Ew.
Ew.
Travis.
Actually, I like that ghost show. It's pretty funny.
There's a lot of funny parts in that show. You missed out on some funny shit.
It happens.
He electrocuted himself.
Thor. Or
No.
the boyfriend.
The husband, he was trying to fix a light and he got shocked. He flew backwards from it. He like flew backwards, and that Hetty, the great
Boy Scout?
the great aunt or whatever of the wife, the one in
I know,
the
the other girl.
1890s or
That's not a
1870s.
hippie.
Yeah, the
Or a
redheaded,
teenager.
the old lady redhead. Anyways, she was standing behind him and basically like
Is this when she
possessed him?
And that's why she couldn't do it again or whatever.
Oh my god, dude. It was so funny because like he had to act like her. He's holding his head. We might have to rewatch that episode because it was fucking hilarious. And he's like she's gaining more power and taking over. And she's like eating food. She's just like, well, I haven't tasted food in forever. She's all eating Cheetos. Cheetos are delicious. See this big old bowl of Cheetos. She all tried to get her upstairs because she was gonna. It's him, right? But it's
right.
the lady. Get her upstairs to like do an exorcism on her. No shit, they looked it up online. So they're gonna tie her to the bed. Yeah, they're gonna tie her to the bed. And she lured him up there, or her.
Right.
She lured her up there by saying there were hot Cheetos up there.
Hot Cheetos.
She's like, what do you mean by hot Cheetos? It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
Uh-oh. Kabuki Warriors.
Anyways, Larry says, if you guys want to continue playing D&D, you guys can join my Discord server.
We are the most annoying players on the planet. You wouldn't like us for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Or at least me. She's probably fine.
Travis doesn't know what he's doing.
I know nothing.
And then
But I try really
doesn't
hard.
learn, so he doesn't have to know nothing. So he just continues to know nothing. Good thing good thing our DM was family. Because if they weren't, I think they would have murdered him.
I probably would have been executed. Burned at the stake.
So he says, I wonder how different the WWE would look like if Owen Hart didn't die.
Nothing.
He wouldn't have made a big difference. Larry's like, do you have to... I mean, granted...
I do have it, but I don't know...
Him, I mean, you would have been excited that he was around and stuff and stayed if you were a fan.
But he wasn't...
But I don't think he would have changed the trajectory of wrestling by any means.
He's no different than like Jim the Anvil Neidhart or any of the other ones.
Oh, Larry's like, do you have Discord?
I do. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know what it's for, other than my cousin made me make one, and then I had to send him something, and then I was part of it, and then I set my camera up through it. That's all I know. Honestly, I have no idea what Discord is or for. So is this an 8-woman man?
6-person mixed tag team match.
Nice. So what woman comes in?
Words is in the chat. It says, y'all gonna watch Peacemaker season 2? Never watched the first season, Words, so...
I don't know what that is.
We'll watch the second one.
Is it good?
It's with John Cena. It's... Remember in that...
Oh, I'm not really into the comic book thing. I'd like to be, but I feel like Marvel just doesn't know what they're doing.
I think the most comic book stuff that I like watch...
Although that's DC, huh?
Is
because
The Punisher and Venom. Those are the only ones. And the only reason I watch Venom is because of Tom Hardy. It's the only reason why I even care to watch it.
It's so funny because...
And he's such an asshole. I think that's why.
You don't like the comics, so when it first came out, I didn't even think about asking you if you wanted to watch it. And then you're like, we should watch Venom. And I'm like, what? And then we did, and then we watched 2, and I don't know if 3's out yet.
I think it is. We just haven't watched it yet. Robbie says that hot Cheetos are overrated for not being hot. I don't know. I don't eat them, so...
Oh, there is hot Cheetos. The spice, I was thinking hot, like warm, normal Cheetos.
No, like hot flaming Cheetos. But she was thinking...
Warm.
Like temperature, like you. That's how she was thinking. That's
when he said that, I'm like, wait a second, there is hot Cheetos.
So he says, you guys play D&D? How nerdy is that? Robbie's like, mixed tag, this is new.
I tried to play D&D. I've never played more than like 2 months in a row because the people I play with are very flaky.
Well, let's put it this way. It's not me. I'm here all the fucking time. I am not the problem. I am not the problem. There was one time that I wasn't here for it. One time.
Once.
Why was that?
I don't remember. I really don't know.
My brother's dog died.
Oh.
That was the one time I wasn't here.
You went out there? Or is that... Oh, that's when you went to the bar all day. That was a Sunday.
Yeah, it was a Sunday. I thought it was. Maybe it was a Saturday.
Yeah, I think that was something else. I think that was a fight or something.
I just know there was another reason why, but it wasn't because...
I don't remember you ever missing a day. We wouldn't play if you missed. Remember that one time you were late? You were out at your dad's or brother's or whatever, and we just didn't start.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't think we would play if you weren't here, because me and Tony ain't taking notes. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Nope, we got something else to do. Let's watch a movie.
Sophie says, I wonder how different the WWE would look like if Hulk Hogan wasn't a megastar. Probably wouldn't be one.
It wouldn't be there. It wouldn't exist.
I don't think you would see any of this, actually. I don't think it would have gone down that path.
It just wouldn't. Like, all those independent circuits would have been bigger than WWF. And WWF would have went and been sold to some other company.
Good for Kairi Sane.
Remember, the only reason is Vince took it to television and Vince took it to pay-per-view, which was closed circuit television, same principle. But anyways, he put all of his money into WrestleMania 1, which was headlined by Mr. T and Hulk Hogan, you can't probably even tell me who they wrestled. And on top of that, you can't tell me anything else that happened unless you know who was there. But the modern day people wouldn't know that Muhammad Ali was a referee, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That Aretha Franklin sang the national anthem. And anyways, he put all of his money in that. If Hulk Hogan wouldn't have been there, Mr. T wouldn't have been there, and then that wouldn't have happened. So it would have just been like some other main event. Like, who would he have had? Randy Savage. Like, it doesn't make, nobody could be that guy at that time. Not even Ric Flair would have been that guy at that time. And that would have been it. WrestleMania 1, and they would have been sold or whatever the next year, and because Vince wouldn't have had any money.
Right.
And they would have moved forward. Vince would have done something else, and wrestling would have been different. I'm not saying wrestling wouldn't exist. It would just be different. I mean, maybe AEW, or not AEW, what was it called? The AWA would have been huge, or the NWA would have never sold. Because, by the way, Ted Turner would have never bought the NWA to turn it into the WCW. He only did that because of Vince McMahon. So if Vince wasn't there, then WCW would have never existed. It still would have been the NWA. But then you got to remember, Hogan wouldn't be there, so the whole New World Order thing wouldn't have happened. There's a lot of, yeah, it wouldn't have happened. So I don't know what the big major company would have been. We did know at the time, like, we as in the wrestlers, not me. I don't know why I said we, but anyways, the wrestlers knew, even Terry Funk knew, because it's in his book, that eventually somebody was going to take it to TV, but Vince beat everybody to it. So it would have ended up on TV. But they wouldn't have had 50 million people watching it, you know, watching Hulk Hogan and Andre on Saturday night's main event. That would have never happened. Saturday night main event would have never happened. Like, basically,
True.
It would have been a different world. I'm not saying wrestling wouldn't have existed, but most of the people that grew up watching Hulk Hogan that wanted to be a wrestler wouldn't have been a wrestler, obviously.
Because they wouldn't have had somebody else that was
right,
bigger or just as big or whatever you want to call it that made them want to be that.
But I mean, Randy Savage would have still been a wrestler. His dad was a promoter. Iron Sheik would have still been a wrestler. He was a promoter. The Funks would have still been wrestlers. The Von Erichs would have still been wrestlers. Ric Flair would have still been a wrestler. So there was wrestlers out there.
So let's see. Larry had said, no, you guys would be great for my server. Right. Robbie's like, WWF was better. Sophie says, didn't Vince Sr. fire Hulk Hogan at one point?
Sure did. He had an appointment. He had a match, and he wanted to leave and go do Sylvester Stallone's, he called him Mr. Stallone. He went to do Mr. Stallone's movie, and Vince Sr. said, if you leave, you're never working here again. And he said, all right, and he left. And then he went to the AWA, and then when Vince Jr. bought the WWF, of course, he's bringing in the megastar. He brought in Hogan, and how they did it was awesome. By the way, this is where the Rock's family and / the Uso family, all that was involved. They were a major heel faction, and Bob Backlund was getting his ass whooped, and he was trying to fight for the title against Peter Movia or whatever. And so they just kept interfering. There was nothing he could do, so he left. They're like, why the fuck's he leaving? Bob Backlund just left. He can't just leave. Anyways, he came back with this big dude right behind him. His name was Hulk Hogan. And Hogan cleaned house. Bob Backlund won. The rest is history.
Robbie had said, Dee can sing. I have heard her before on this channel.
Oh, yeah.
Chris says WWE was in Mexico this weekend, Chris said. And Robbie said, did you go, Chris? And Sophie says, Do you think Randy Savage would have gotten the same push as Hogan if Hogan wasn't around?
He probably would have been the guy. Maybe him and Rick Rude.
It's not about a push though, Sophie. If you go back and watch that, it's not about the push. Like it's about their charisma. It's about what they brought to the ring and how the crowd was. Like it's something very rare. You can't just pull that out of a hat and then put people in the spotlight and expect it to happen.
Yeah, Randy Savage was a special guy as well. I don't know how it would have went, because what if his dad would have bought the company from Vince? You know, that's the problem.
Sophie says, without Hulk Hogan, there would be no AEW or TNA. Chris says, and in AAA, Ludwig Kaiser as Grande Americano got himself over and the crowd loved him as he sang an American folk song to the crowd after the match.
Oh, yeah.
And Larry said, wrestling would have probably ended without Hogan.
Yeah, I mean...
How we see it today, yes. I feel like there'd still be wrestling, and they'd still have wrestling promotions, and they'd do stuff, and there might be ones that are on TV here and there, but it'd be nothing like it is today.
Oh my God.
Nothing like it is.
Okay.
Wow. He's like, here, let me help you fly. Did you see how high she got? Holy fuck.
That's up to Rack Rod to catch her.
Right.
That's a lot of pressure. That's it. 1, 2, 3, and it's cow print.
Not the cow print.
Loser. But yeah, I mean, obviously we'd still have wrestling. And hey, by the way, I'm not one to come out and say wrestling's fake. I'm not that guy. But Vince is the one that came out and said that, so he didn't have to pay taxes to the athletic board in New York. That would have never happened. So who knows? Maybe people would still think it's real.
Yeah.
Maybe there'd still be kayfabe.
People would be injuring themselves at home.
But to say there wasn't somebody else with vision, you know, that might have taken it to another level is arrogant. But at the same time, Vince did. That's what we know. Is Vince and Hulk Hogan changed the business. But Hogan made Vince's business better.
Mm-hmm.
And Vince knew how to adapt.
Right. Robbie says this mixed tag match is actually quite good. Raw giving you that banger.
Yeah.
Sophie says
finally got it.
Chad Gable revealed he was El Grande Americano in some interview. How can he say that?
He's hurt. How could he even be?
How could he couldn't have been, Sophie. He was down in AAA. Grande Americano was down there.
He just wrestled like 2 days ago.
Yeah. There's no way.
Chad Gable's hurt.
He's just lying now.
He probably just wants attention.
Probably. Robbie says, was Tugboat any good? And Sophie says the next AAA show will be on YouTube featuring some WWE wrestlers.
No.
Robbie says D has charisma, but it's yet to come out. Oh, thanks.
Tugboat, Typhoon, all those guys. Avalanche. Big meaty men slapping meat, he just said.
Why is that Down Under guy hanging out with a weirdo?
He's their manager or something.
Oh, is that what's happening?
You know who he reminds me of? And it's not just a little bit, it's a lot. It's Vanilla Ice.
Kinda, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit. Although I like Vanilla Ice way better.
Really?
I don't like this guy that much.
Well,
Why would I?
Looks like Vanilla Ice. I like Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, but not the same.
That's how it works for me. If he said, all right, stop, collaborate, and listen, I would listen to what he had to say.
In a stupid accent. It's not the same.
From down under.
Yeah, he sounds like a moron.
How's the weather down under?
It's accent versus accent.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a fight.
He's saying it banger after banger after banger. Now the whole crowd's screaming.
Uh-huh.
After banger, yeah, I know. I don't practice that one.
His guys left because they don't like him.
Because they don't have a banger.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that a sandwich or something? A banger? Like an egg sandwich?
Bangers and mash.
Yeah.
It's a sausage.
Oh.
In England, bangers and mash. So literally, when he says banger, he's literally saying he's giving him a willy. He's giving him the old dick.
Nice.
That's not really
After...
what it is, but bangers and mash is basically, it's mashed potatoes and a sausage. Like a bratwurst type of sausage.
Who the fuck would eat that?
English people do.
Mashed potatoes?
Like
I could see like hash browns.
No.
But mashed potatoes, nothing.
Bangers and mash potatoes. Yeah. Mashed potatoes. Not chips, not fried potatoes, not a baked potato.
Up next, the biggest banger of the season.
Sophie says WWE wanted Lex Luger to be the next Hulk Hogan, and Robbie says, what's better, the phenomenal forearm or the Superman punch?
Phenomenal forearm. Every day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Is it because he jumps so high and flies out there?
It's not just him. It's anybody that would do that. It's just cooler. Superman punches, first of all, played out. It is stupid. It's never been cool. Not even when what's-his-name does it. The little guy in AEW.
Yeah.
The Orange Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
Push this week. Roman. I don't know anybody else that does it. But...
Sophie says, imagine if Vince didn't get named in lawsuits. Who knows how different the WWE would look if he was still in charge. And Robbie says, who's this twat squaring up to Sheamus? That's Grayson Waller. He used to hang out with Austin Theory, but Austin, I guess, is broken. Sophie says he was at some baseball game or something, and Robbie says, wow, that light is reflecting off Sheamus's white body. And Chris says, one-man gang versus Bam Bam Bigelow at Mania 4 was a classic big men meat match.
Yep.
Robbie says, Dee is excited for this, and Chris says he's banging her after banging her after banging her. Something like that, I guess. Hi, Cat. Why do you have to be here? So, Robbie's going to tell you what it is. Are you ready to know what bangers and mash is?
Did you not eat your food?
I ate some of it, and it started tasting gross, so I stopped eating it.
Oh.
Yeah, well, are you ready?
What am I doing?
Listening. Robbie's giving you the explanation of what bangers and mash is.
I'm listening.
Banger and mash is a bland sausage and creamy mashed potato in an onion gravy. Don't knock it till you tried it. Very comforting in the winter. Nobody's knocking the food, Robbie, by the way. Travis asked what it was. He wanted to know what a banger was. And he was referring to a food. And I said, it's a sausage. Which it is. And then I said they usually have bangers and mash. It's mashed potatoes. I just couldn't remember the gravy part. I just couldn't remember the gravy part. I knew there was gravy involved, but I couldn't remember that it was an onion gravy, so my bad. But I knew there was something like that involved. Chris says One Man Gang versus Hillbilly Jim was also a banger.
Love it.
And Chris says it's a bland cream. LOL. Sorry. Chris says, do you like Egg Benedict, Robbie? Does he even know what that is? I'm just kidding. Robbie says also a banger is referred to as something being really good or exciting. Now, I get it. I just think it's funny to use it in the other term that it's a giant sausage.
A banger.
He's going to give him a banger, all right. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't call my phone. Snap. Nerd. Really good buns. They're gonna have a face-to-face on Friday. Old John Cena, Cody Rhodes. But then Robbie says Cumberland's sausages are decent. Taste so good, especially with some barbecue sauce or TK. What the fuck is TK? You know what barbecue sauce is? TK? Yeah, Travis likes sausages and stuff like that too. I'm not a very big fan of the sausages.
Anything cool happen?
No. Not that I know of. They're just fighting each other. Grayson Waller thinks he's going to get the one-up on Shamey. I have a feeling he's not going to win this, no matter how much he tries. Let's see, Robbie's like, TK, think about it, D. Dude, if I have to think about it, it's not worth knowing. Just saying. Like, if you're not just going to tell me what your sauce is, then I'm just not going to care. Robbie says, never had no egg Benedict. Just give me a fried runny egg any day. I don't know if they... Okay, here, Robbie, let's ask this question. Do you know what eggs Benedict is? Do you know what it is? Let's put it that way. By the way, Chris, I know what it is because my mom was a huge fan of eggs Benedict, so...
Fan of what?
Eggs Benedict.
Benedict Arnold?
No, just eggs Benedict. Nobody about Arnold. Chris says Alberto Del Rio also lost at AAA and now must leave the company, so people think he's coming back to WWE. They're like, we bought this company and you're a rapist, so we're going to have you leave by losing. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Mwahaha.
They should bring Paige and him back in.
And put them together.
Put them together.
And then have, like, make them deal with their PTSD.
They were just married. Hilarious.
My brother, like, sends me the most random, like, the most random things.
What is?
So, I said my brother does. My brother says, so he sends me a picture, right? He's like, and they're brioche hot dog buns. So they're kind of sweet. I'm not a big fan of the sweet ones, but I get. And he goes, these are some really good buns. Never tried it, seen them before, so I grabbed them, and holy moly, yum. I'm not a Franz fan. So he's not a fan of Franz, the brand, Franz, which I'm not either. I don't like a lot of their stuff.
Nobody does, yeah.
Well, I mean, some people do. I like their hamburger and hot dog buns.
Poor Sheamus. He's getting killed. Basically murder right here.
I don't know if he won and now he's getting murdered or if he lost. I don't know what was happening.
Maybe he should have been watching.
I don't think so. That's just silly. Robbie says it's like a poached egg with some sauce on it. Chris says, yeah, that's something Vince would have done. Paired up Del Rio and Paige. LOL. It's kind of like that. Yeah, Robbie, it's a poached egg. It's on it's on a what we call an English muffin. The English muffins here are almost not the same. They're not the same. They're not parallel. They're not exactly the same. But it kind of reminds you of like a crumpet is what an English muffin is like that. But anyways, an English muffin. So you toast the English muffin, you do a poached egg, and you put, it's called hollandaise sauce on it. The hollandaise sauce is like a egg yolk lemon sauce that you put over the top of it. I'm not a fan. I don't like a lot of weird gravies and sauces like on my food. I'm not a gravy person when it comes to a lot of stuff. And so I'm not a huge fan of that stuff. But my mom really liked it, so that's the only reason why I know what it is. Chris says, yeah, that's something Vince would have been. Oh, I read that. Anyways. So yeah, so he randomly just sends me this text about these buns. Oh God, this lady's out here. Ugh, she's boring. Robbie's like, that's the sauce. Yeah, hollandaise sauce. Sophie says, Eddie Murphy confirmed you're getting a donkey movie. Chris says, I seen Becky Lynch and Happy Gilmore too. I seen 2 movies. She only has like 4 lines maybe. Nice. Sophie says you hear crickets when Rusev came out. No, not the crickets. I wasn't listening, so I have no Robbie says, when did this... I'm going to move those just in case. Ow, why are you using your claws? No claws. When did this Bukaria Graves return to commentary? Well, it's ever since your boy that you love so much had to take a hiatus for his mental health. He's a big fat crybaby is what he is. Crybaby. John Cena's left-handed. What a weirdo. Hey. Huh? I'm done cutting pants. We're gonna cut it. Ow! Don't look at me like that. You're the one that's clawing me. Don't like the claws, sir.
What's happening?
There is nothing happening. It's a goddamn advertisement.
What are they selling?
It's a show of some kind. Robbie's like, oh.
Trust the dad blame love.
No. Robbie says, who? Hello, because I normally have it on mute. Corey Graves replaced Pat McAfee because Pat McAfee had a mental breakdown. He's in the corner crying somewhere.
Not surprising.
Well, what you told me was whatever it was, but my interpretation is mental breakdown. He's crying in a corner. Okay. I know, right? Sad for him. More time for Corey Graves. We need somebody who's an a-hole out there anyways. Who's all mean to people.
Yeah, Cole. Is it back on yet?
No, we have a minute and 30 seconds left of ads still.
Holy shit.
There's a monster at the door. Robbie. Oh, crying in the corner. Crying, laughing with joy. Laughing.
Joy to the world.
This commercial sucks. A carrot? No, gross. I don't want peas and carrots.
You want anything?
No, everything sounds disgusting.
Brussels sprout?
That sounds even worse. Sounds worse than disgusting.
Maybe you need to change what you eat because everything's gross.
Maybe you need to change what you eat because you're gross.
I am changing everything I eat.
Whatever. You're going to pretend to do it again. It's fine.
No pretend.
Pretend.
It's just like smoking. Keep quitting. Keep quitting. Keep quitting.
Don't come back.
Don't come back.
Yeah, they're doing Hulk Hogan stuff unless you want to watch it. Robbie says a lady that I work with always keeps calling me ravioli. LOL. It's funny when she says it in her Polish accent. Oh my god, Robbie. No! She can't take our nickname for you. We call you ravioli. It's rude. Old hacksaw Jim Duggan out there making some comments.
Oh!
Then they had that Jimmy Hart.
Mouth of the South. You want me to heat up your own food that you already had?
I don't want any food.
What do you think of his food? Maybe you need a good old-fashioned reset.
You're a reset.
Hulkamania, baby.
They got their legacy collection. Which ones do you want?
Oh.
You better buy them all. Hulk Hogan legacy collection. Na, 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 the WWE shop.
Awesome.
Robbie, what does it sound like for somebody with a Polish accent to call you ravioli? I'm kind of curious now what it sounds like. Hey, those are not for you, sir.
What does a Polak sound like?
Oh my god, Travis. Robbie says, D, no food. What's up with ya?
Is that fast?
Food sounds gross. Like, everything sounds gross. Like, I tried food and it sounds gross.
Can you really not say Pola?
I don't know.
Why did you say it like that? I thought that's just what you called it.
I don't think so. Travis is cooking eggs. They smell terrible. That's a family.
Yeah. Family. Family is forever. Unless you're Hawaiian and then it means turn them in.
Is that what it means?
Inamana ana uru.
Brown Breaker's got plans. He's gonna make plans. Somebody's coming out that people are very excited about, I guess.
Hollywood?
Oh. No, it's that weird feather lady. I'm not sure. I think they were just pumping in weird noises for her. I think it was part of her music or something. Like it yells while it's going.
Maybe.
It was odd and dumb. I wasn't impressed.
Oddest food ever.
Odd food?
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize how hungry I was. So then I made eggs.
Robbie's like, it's hard to explain. Here you go. You need that.
What a Polak sounds like? Or
What a Polish lady sounds like saying ravioli.
Yeah, I don't know what a Polish sounds like. My dad had a Polish girlfriend after he broke up with my mom. But I don't remember what she sounded like. She probably sounds like a normal American.
But you knew her as a Polish person because
they made a lot of jokes about her being Polish.
Oh.
Like she's a Polak, and how many Polacks does it take to screw in a label, things like that. I was like 7.
That's funny.
She should wear normal clothes all the time. She looks way better.
In norms. The normie clothes. Not the normie clothes. Oh, let's see. JD King in the chat says, hey guys. Hey JD King, how's it going? We're watching that Lyra Valkyria or whatever.
She's got her Becky stompers on. They're like 4-inch heel shoes.
She's like, I really want to be tall. I want to be taller than the ropes tonight. It's hilarious. Vlad is in the chat. Hey Vlad, how's it going? There's just a wrestler out talking, by the way.
Valkyria. You know, I'm waiting for her to say, can I have some more, please?
Robbie says, sounds slightly how Russian people speak English, but not as harsh. Maybe I can get the internet to do a Polish accent.
Right into her hands. Oh, here she comes. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch hung.
No, not Becky.
No, behind you. Look behind you. She's gonna go up your skirt.
I think she's wearing shorts.
Squirt.
She should like jump around real quick. Turn her back to the other way. Ah, there she goes.
Oh
Oh!
God! Kicked her right in the brain.
What the fuck? Why
She
are you
brained
kicking her in the head? You're trying to break her nose? She has problems with that. You gotta be careful. I was like, sounds slightly... Oh, read that. JD King says, does anyone know why Dino Bravo wasn't in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Dino? I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with his murder.
Like he got murdered? Chris says, cross time. Let's hope Cross chokes out Sammy.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. He was murdered by a machine gun.
What?
Wait, who are we talking about?
Dino Bravo?
Yeah, Dino.
How did the machine gun kill him? I can't do that.
Yeah.
A person did it. A person killed him.
With a machine gun.
I don't care what instrument they used. A person still did it.
Of course.
Person took the choice to use something to murder him. Doesn't matter what it was. You weirdos. Anyways, Robbie says, why didn't she carry on hitting Becky? LOL. Well, their time was up. They had to make time for this weirdo Sami Zayn that you like so much to have time to talk, Robbie, with his flappy head and shit.
I wish he wasn't talking on my ear.
Who? Oh, that guy?
Look how close they are together.
Creepy. Why are they so close?
Oh, there's Carrion.
Good Lord. Chris says it's a cool promo from Cross, so you might want to listen to what he has to say. Robbie says, I know Johnny Bravo, but not Dino Bravo. Is that his brother? Yes.
Uh-oh. What does Sammy have to ruin it? Maybe you're wrong.
Hey, does your AI do stuff? Does your AI make pictures? Does it know who that guy is? Do you have to put in a picture? Oh, you're listening. Do you have to put in a picture of something in order to make it something else in your AI stuff? You should take a picture of Sami Zayn and have them make him a Canadian South Park character.
If I would have had... I could do it on mine. I can do it on Gronk. Uh-oh.
So he can be what he truly is. He needs to be himself. Robbie says you can't deny that Sammy is good at playing his character. But does he have character? We saw one loser, now we get to see the next one. Gross. Yeah, all those people are so excited for you to be champion. Ugh, gross. JD King says, no, Robbie Dino team up with Earthquake and Battle Hogan in the 90s. Chris says, hello, Cross looking at the hard cam. At the end, he's like, I know, guys, I'm over. Robbie says, Earthquake, oh, that little bumper Clark. Bumper Clark. So weird. Words are weird, buddy. Your words are weird. Obviously, like to have some respect and decorum for your women's champion.
I 100%
There's no such thing as a
want to
women's
be in a boy
champion.
band. Oh God. Oh, that girl's high. Like high pitched, like Mariah Carey high pitched. They're trying to make a boy and a girl band.
What? That's fucking weird. Okay. Whatever. Weirdos!
Oh.
Travis got some of that.
Yeah.
Real American beer.
I guess it's sold out.
Everywhere for everyone.
I mean, they're still making it, so it's gonna come back. But
Oh.
it didn't do the floppy head. But
You have to.
I'm try. I asked.
A Canadian. Commercial. Just so everybody knows it's a commercial break on our side. Maybe not for other people, but for us it is.
Nope.
It won't do it, huh? Robbie's like, D, you a fan of Cheez-It crackers? Yes. Only certain ones of Cheez-It crackers.
It's like, oh, you want Canadian, so like cold and whatever that's called, that fabric.
I don't think it even knows a flannel. I don't think it even knows what a Canadian character on South Park looks like. Is it retarded? Yes, it is. It's retarded. Ooh, wow. Ugh, it looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like gross sick, like she's broken. She like totally aged 50 years overnight, I feel like. I feel for her. I know exactly what she's going through. I did too. Robbie says they really are making Bailey to be a loser, I guess. She's like, I don't even want to be here anymore. My life is terrible. It's awful and stuff. Meh. Why do you ask Ravi if I like cheese and crackers? They have some out new that they've done here that are smoked Gouda. Those are good. The smoked cheddar ones, not so much. But the smoked Gouda, those ones are good. They're Gouda. They better be Gouda. Chris says, Chelsea Green in the ring. She left Twitter because of these stupid fans giving her death threats. The ignorant fans that gave her death threats. Yeah. What she should have done is she should have just stayed on there, not apologized for her post, and moved on with her life. But she didn't. So, yeah, there's that. Obviously, that joke wasn't funny, but still made me laugh. I know it wasn't funny, Rafi. That's why it was a joke. Ow. Oh my god, did you see the lady who got pulled over by cops and there were 2 dead kids in her trunk of her car?
No, don't tell me stuff like that when I'm eating.
Sorry. Is it because you might throw up?
I might laugh.
Okay, I won't. It's really not funny, but.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so this is a joke. This actually happened. And I'm trying to think where it was. It just happened recently, too. I was going to watch it last night, but I was so tired I couldn't watch the YouTube thing of it. Anyway, so this lady, she gets pulled over by the cops for whatever reason. Warrant, or she did something wrong, or whatever, violation or whatever, right? So she gets pulled over by the cops, and they're, like, searching her car, and she's acting all weird because she's probably on drugs. She's acting kind of weird, and so she's this black lady who's, like, dressed like a hooker. I mean, she looks like she's dressed like a hooker and everything. And anyways, and so they, like, pull her out of the car, and they're, like, talking to her, and she's, like, and they're, like, because they're kind of like, what's that smell? What's kind of going on? Anyways, and so she's like, yeah, she's like, all this stuff in this car. She's trying to say it's not even her car and all this stuff. And all this stuff back here and everything. And they pull stuff out of the trunk. Like, it's the trunk. And it's
Hatchback?
No,
Ziploc bag?
no.
Garbage sacks?
No.
Luggage.
Yes, thank you. So they put, it's luggage, and they have, and these luggage containers with, like, blankets on them, okay? And there's just maggots all over these blankets. And these cops are, like, and she's, like, trying, she's, like, lifting up to, like, show them, like, oh, see all this, stuff and everything. And the one cop is like, what the hell is that? And she's like, what? No, this stuff's been in here. It's not even mine. And she runs off. Like, runs from the cops. Like, Jesus. And there's all these other cops. Yeah, it was 2 kids, like a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old that were dead. They've been dead for who knows how long.
Hers?
I didn't get that far into it. But yeah, somebody had stuffed them, dead bodies with blankets, into luggage in a trunk of a car.
Is this new or something that you found?
It's new. Like, it's new. Like, it's not something I just found that's old. It's supposed to be new. Chris says, I need Stephanie record to do a Nikki Bella entrance. Robbie says, Nikki Bella, who would have thought she could wrestle? Robbie also says Dia's your girl. Quit her selling more shirts now. She's champ. How would I know? Poor Chelsea.
Oh,
God.
God. Uh-oh. Swinging for the fences. I'd watch this match on pay-per-view.
I don't think the people in the audience would. Oh, God.
Bra and panties match?
It's just because I like Chelsea.
I like both of them.
Me. Chris says, you can see it on her face. Green doesn't want to be there right now, and you can't blame her. Why should she be put there with these so-called fans? Well, she's still got her job to do. She's still got to earn money. But, yeah. I wonder if it would show up. Is there any way on your YouTube stuff you can find that stuff in, or is it?
Oh, absolutely. In your history. Right there. What do you know?
Just looking through stuff or something.
Just go to your history. Don't watch anything. It's right there.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Bodies in a woman's trunk during a traffic stop. So, maybe it's an old thing. For a Nicole Johnson.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, it's a commercial break. We're desperately trying to watch things on our phones.
I'm trying to make a South Park character.
I was watching about...
I have to, like, walk Gronk through it.
Well, that's because it's retarded.
Not really.
So where I am just watching about some lady named Nicole Johnson who got pulled over for speeding. And she's, like, telling him all this shit in the car's been in there for months. And she's like, I'll show you. Gross.
Here, Nicole Johnson traffic stop.
How old is it, though?
Let's go look. 1 day ago.
Well,
1 day ago.
Yeah, the stuff that I...
2/18.
So February, like, of this year?
I'm just flipping.
Oh.
6 hours ago. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. 1 day ago.
You're so helpful,
17
sweetie.
hours ago.
I'm so glad you're so helpful. It's very nice how helpful you are.
Thanks.
Just don't know how you do it.
It is not.
Just your helpfulness. She was a Baltimore woman who was sentenced to 50 years in prison in February of 2025 in connection with the discovery of the decomposing bodies of her niece and nephew in her car trunk during a 2021 traffic stop.
Okay. Did the parents know that the kids were missing?
It's a good question.
It's my niece and nephew. Were they missing? Or were they just traded for crack? Because they did that a lot.
Right.
There are a lot of little kids that get traded for drugs.
True.
To like
Very true.
pimps and stuff.
Very, very true. By the way, there's a women's match happening right now. 8-person, whatever they call it, thing happening. Robbie wants to know, is Chelsea the better wrestler in this match?
The best wrestler on her side. I'm trying to remember who else is on her side. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Maybe that redhead in the middle that just got put in there. On the other side, Rhea's probably the best over there.
Well, they've got Nikki, Rhea, Io, and
Nikki's
Stephanie.
eye candy. Io's literally trash. I don't know why she's on the roster. Valcor looks good, and Rhea is pretty good. So either Valcor or Rhea.
For their talent of wrestling.
Yeah.
Anyways, Chris says, yeah, that says what kind of person she is, still able to go out there and perform and still do her job without complaining, whereas other wrestlers will be crybabies about it. Well, she's kind of a crybaby about it, Chris, because she not only, apologized for the tweet that she put out for Hogan because she admired him and he was a legend, and then she got cooked. But she apologized for it, which is ridiculous. And then they still came after her because she decided to make those people her fans. And then she decided to run away by deleting everything. By putting her stuff on silent or getting rid of her account or whatever the hell she did. Robbie says, do you still like Twinkies? What the fuck?
They don't make them anymore.
Well, they make Twinkies still.
They're not the same.
They aren't the same.
That's why I just said they don't make them anymore.
So,
and then you argued
well, they're still around.
The name only.
And supposedly they're made the same, but they don't taste the same. But I've never really been a Twinkies fan, actually. I like Chocodiles more so, and they don't make those anymore. Hostess had basically went bankrupt and got rid of their stuff, and then a company bought them and they started making their things, and they made so many of the Hostess things, and then they stopped making some of them. Chocodiles is one of the ones they did. Well, all it is it's a chocolate covered Twinkie, but it's not the same as if you took a Twinkie and covered it in chocolate. Not the same. Anyways, those are the only ones of those I've ever liked. Never liked the other ones. They all taste too chemical stuff to me. Let's see. Robbie says, seems like Cola is being smart, not watching WWE. He might be watching it. He's just not hanging out with us anymore. Sophie says, Bryan Danielson said his Mania 30 match didn't mean anything to him. When do you think the WWE will do a 2-day Royal Rumble event next? Who are you guys talking about? Chelsea Green taking a break from social media because she got attacked by everybody when she tweeted about Hogan. And she shouldn't have. She should have just left it up and been like, too bad. Take it. Take it or leave it. Robbie says, Twinkies, what's the taste like? I don't know what you would... I couldn't say what it would be an equivalent to for you in the UK.
For what? A Twinkie?
Chris says, I love moon pies. Do you heat up your moon pies, Chris? Do you heat them up? So he says, Drew is really in a different country. Something happened with his passport in real life.
Awesome.
What? Not Drew.
Is he stuck in Mexico?
And his passport? Oh, that sucks. Wherever he's stuck at. Just weird. Oh my god, what's the name of that
luggage. Uncles, aunts, cousins. Murder.
No, not that. That's that other thing that wasn't that real to Brit stuff. It was something else.
Premiumize.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Like primize or
Premiumize.
premium?
And then eyes.
But is it like premium, like IUM though, or is it like primize?
It's premiumize.
Chris says, no, I don't heat them up. It says on the package you're supposed to. Chris says, Drew was stuck in the UK still. Ooh, not in the UK. Okay.
Premiumize. Oh, double knee. What update is he on? Is he asking you about it?
I don't know. He's just saying what we use for stuff with our Real to Bread. Oh.
I love Real to Bread. I still use it every day.
Robbie says some of the black community said Hulk was a racist. Those are the ignorant people.
Some. In a very small group, by the way. I'm a happily married man, Cole. You're not supposed to kiss the devil like that. And I don't know what was more impressive.
Or Chelsea. She sold that really well, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. Chelsea looked just as good bent over, so. When do we start calling it the Bella Buster? I've watched wrestling my whole life. I've never heard it called the Bella Buster. Ever. Take your belt and get out of there. Hey, she's quitting. Imagine that.
No Look, she's a quitter. Weird quitter. Robbie says this match going to nowhere. Basically. Or hell, in handbasket. Chris says Green sold that well. Right? Totally. Very much so. Oh, jeez.
Weirdos. Uh-oh. Couple big old girls. No way. Riptide on the big girl. God, she did it! Piper Nevin just got riptide.
No, not riptided.
Get her with that.
Oh, good for you, Chelsea. That's a good slap. Good girl. I'm gonna kill. Oh God, no! Or she's running. I'm trying to run away. Poor Chelsea. Robbie's like Bella Buster, lol. So it says South Park will be exclusive to Paramount Plus for a lot of money.
Yeah.
Did you see the latest South Park episode?
I haven't watched it yet. I heard about it, obviously, but I haven't watched it.
I was like, Piper in that suit, LOL, makes her look like Paul Heyman. No. Ludwig Kaiser time. That is American Grande Americano, dude. If they would have just let him continue helping, they probably could have won, but instead, the other guys won. Sad. He's upset. Where's the big head guy? Oh, there he is.
Is this the whole Judgment Day?
Mm-hmm.
They're terrible.
Yeah, they are. They've gotten worse and worse and worse.
The decline.
The decline is
Ever since Edge left.
Ever since Edge left. Ever since the geriatric left.
They had Rhea Ripley at one time and the other guy, Damien.
Uh-huh. Robbie says Grande Americano sounds like your coffee order from Starbucks.
What is that? A plaque?
Looks
Oh,
like
it's a weed.
Switch 2?
Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Switch 2 or a Steam Deck?
Probably. She's not there. What about her?
Uh-huh.
Viva La Raza. By the way, the LWO is from Hulk Hogan as well. Because the NWO. New World Order. Now it's the Latino World Order.
What's that one?
Still a legacy from Hulk Hogan. I wonder if she's sponsored by him or is that just a normal shirt? Hot girls eat Arby's.
Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, let's see. Chris says, I still can't believe JC Jane is still the NXT and TNA champ, although a jobber as champ is hilarious. It's happening in WWE's main roster part, Chris. I don't know why it's so funny, but...
What is it? What are we talking about?
Jobbers as champions.
Oh yeah, happens all the time.
Like, he's talking about he can't believe that JC Jane's still the NXT and TNA champ. A jobber as champ is hilarious. And I was saying, well, it's happening in WWE. We just saw it out there. The jobber champion. It literally makes it so the championship means nothing. It's just shit. Like, I don't understand why they think it brings it up when it
gets
just...
people talking.
It puts it on a level of nothing. And most of the time, I forget that they even have a championship because of it. Like, it's like, oh, like, who cares? Because it's not worth knowing anything about it.
Don't wait until it's too late. I feel like this is like a local commercial or something. Look at that bra. It's in my...
What the hell? It's fucking... What? What is it even supposed to do?
Have support.
For nothing? There's nothing there. What the fuck is it supporting?
The troops.
Yeah, right. Was it supporting them at your belly button? Robbie says, the music is not stereotypical at all, is it? LO, you don't see Oscar or Io coming out to authentic Oriental music, but they only do it with the Mexican wrestlers. Chris says, at this point, we should make a Grande Americano world champ. Whereas like an average Starbucks coffee is champ, LOL. So Chris, Travis, and I were talking about Grande Americano.
Hello.
Why are you looking at sex stuff?
It's.
You were so gross.
It's in the market.
You were nasty.
Oh no.
But the only things you're showing me are like, hey, look at this.
Because it's funny.
Look at this sex thing. Did you want to tell Chris your idea about Grande Americano?
Did I have one?
Oh my god, seriously? We laughed about it for like 5 minutes.
Okay. I forgot about it. So this is how you do it, and I'm not kidding. If they don't do this, they are going to miss a golden opportunity. So anybody hear this, then post it all over the world and make sure they do this.
Post it on your social.
So what we do is when the original Grande Americano comes back, the one that's a little bit shorter, we don't tell anybody, and we just have one or the other one show up to matches, right? So people are like, wait a second. But then, the wrestlers don't know, right? So the wrestlers they're wrestling have no idea.
They have to stay kayfabe.
And then we hide one under the ring for a while. This could be like a 2-month thing. And then they wrestle, and remember the Bellas, the twin magic? So one of them rolls out and then under, and then the other one comes out and gets back in the ring. But the wrestler in the ring doesn't realize they're wrestling somebody a foot shorter. Right? And like a completely different wrestling style. And then they wrestle, and they just keep winning. Like American, he can even be a champion. And sometimes it would be the shorter one, and sometimes it would be the taller guy. Although I do know who both of them are. I'm just saying. I'm playing the K-fan. And then, like, so when they go to sell it as the toy, they would sell both of them in the package, right? But it would be the one, obviously you'd get it as two, so it costs a little more, but...
You would sell them each separately as their own thing. You can get this American Grande Americano,
right,
or this Grande Americano doll.
But they're the exact same guy.
But they're the same guy.
And then anyways, but you do twin magic, so they're in and out. And then eventually they get caught, and then there's two of them, people. And then the announcers are fucking shocked.
Yeah.
There's two of them, they're twins! Like, just freaking out.
We thought it was Chad Gable the whole time, all the time.
And then, well, no, we still don't know who they are. They're still masked.
Oh, okay.
Now they're just twins. And they stand next to each other, and they're identical, and nobody can tell them apart. Right? And like, and you could play it, you could do this for like 6 months, a year. And if you're really good, you could go longer. But I'm just saying, they could eventually be tag team champions. They could go on to big and great things, and it would just work. And people would fucking eat it up like ice cream. Anyways, that's my idea.
That's a great idea.
I forgot about until you reminded me. I'm like, oh. I did have an idea.
We laughed about it for like 5 minutes. Fuck.
And if anybody doesn't like that idea, then you don't understand wrestling. Just kidding. You can hate that.
They're having a tag team match, by the way. Is this for, like, to continue on, or is this, like, their chance at the titles right now?
Yeah, this is that. Remember the last week when they won that 3-way? And I was upset that they won.
Oh, yeah.
This is for the title.
This is that match?
Yeah. This is what they won.
Wow, lucky them. I know they ain't winning.
Well, of course not. They're terrible.
Chris says the Grande Americanos versus Penta and Rey Fenix at Mania would be the best lucha match ever. Robbie says, Dee would eat it up like ice cream proper. But would I?
Picture if that was real, how cool that is.
What do you mean if it was real? Why isn't it real?
Oh, it's like $8.
Oh, I see what you mean by real now. Jesus Christ.
New pair of shorts?
Sure. It's the kind I've been looking for. So perfect. They go with all my outfits.
They have these college shoes, which are super cool, but they don't have mine.
They don't have your college.
I was having a dream about that the other day, and like my family was like celebrating, like, and they bought me some stuff from like Arizona winning the championship and stuff. And I'm like, and I'm trying to be like nice.
Okay.
So I went to Arizona State, and so everything they were giving me was the white and the red and the blue.
Is that the ice cream man?
Selling drugs. Mr. Ice Cream Man.
Why did his music stop?
Probably out front with some kids.
Would the music keep going? Why is our chicken freaking out about it?
He's stealing our chickens. Mr. Ice Cream Man. Oh. Catherine said they need to do a spin-off and make it called The Addams Family. We don't have to be quiet. It's fine.
The ice cream man's music was really creepy. And I was trying to listen to it again because it was so creepy.
It's just normal ice cream truck music. I forgot the ice cream man was real. Mr. Boogie.
Obviously, do you live in your board shorts, so it's no different for you. LOL. I don't know what that means.
I'm not always a dick. Just kidding. Go fuck yourself. That's what that shirt says.
We're in a commercial break, guys. Ugh, seriously. What the fuck? We still have more time of this left, too. I haven't even gotten to the crappy main event yet.
Well, that's alright. We already know the main event's shit. Oh no. Oh no. Get one of those masks. Makes you look like you're that person.
Good lord, I don't think that works.
Oh no, they work.
No, it never.
Have you not seen those people do it like P. Diddy or whatever? They look like him.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Can't remember what they're called.
No, absolutely not.
3D realistic face mask.
Maybe those, but not that one.
Well, that's what that one. This is some guy I don't know.
Apparently.
If it was like an option to change, I would grab somebody else. Because I'd totally buy one of those. Dear God.
And they're back from that commercial break for this great World Tag Team Championship match between those NWO people or LWO.
Yeah.
Loser World Order, and then the Judgment Day people.
It's a coffee cup with books, but it's not that cool. I thought about getting it for you a while back, but it looked dumb.
It does look dumb. It looks terrible.
It's there.
What is wrong with the colors on it? Like, why would you pick those colors?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
My wife beats me.
Do you want that shirt? People will feel sorry for you. Look at this dog eat this cake. Look at her face.
But they're not yelling at me. They're still
No, I'll laugh and slide for like, no. She's like, man, I'm the rest of it. She goes, how big her eyes are.
Let me eat it.
Riley's like, loser. That's harsh to you. I would have said lame.
Nice. Did you want one?
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I want that?
You could give them to people. Like, here, you can have mine.
That's funny. It didn't get me much, but you go right ahead. Maybe it'll help you better.
Just show people this, and you'll be fine.
We're still doing that match. Oh my god, it's terrible. And not only that, but then they have a crappy match after this. They're,
Main event. Thought Roman Reigns will show up at the end, so we have to stay here.
Oh god.
Stay tuned in. Johnny Five alive.
Look at this dog made a new friend.
Do you have one of those that would do that?
It's like, what's my friend doing over there? That doesn't even look real.
Well, you have to make it look.
Oh my god, that looks not real at all. That looks bad. That looks creepy as fuck. Just saying. Oh, hey, look, it's Grande Americano. He's out there.
Perfect.
He's helping out the loser world order. Oh no!
One of them attacked.
The other loser world order came out with his weird dragon pigtails. Well, I don't think that they're gonna win. He's like, I'm gonna get you, Balor. Chris says, Grande. Robbie says, stay tuned, and as people leave to go to the bathroom or grab a drink. Basically.
Who would you like? LeBron?
Oh my god, no. I don't want any of them. That's creepy and weird. To be weird. He's like, come on, everybody in the audience. You guys should like me. Let's get her. Oh, he fell down. Why is that? Because a different Grande Americano came out.
They're not doing it right.
There was another one.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the real one. 2, 3. Yes.
What?
The loser world order lost.
Oh, I guess those people kept their little titles. Chris says, Chad Gable Americano. It's happening, Travis, and they said there's 2, but they're not supposed to do it. They're supposed to keep it a secret for a while.
I know. They're doing it wrong already.
They're just, like, already giving you 2. You're supposed to be, like...
I don't like that they rush. Stop rushing.
They shouldn't say 2. They should be like, I thought he got kicked out. And he shouldn't... And the other guy should have been wearing a tracksuit, too. See? And then you wouldn't have known.
See?
Stop. We were making fun of our cat this weekend. He sounds like a mobster character from the cartoons. When he meows.
It wasn't me, see?
Because he's a Siamese.
Meow. Meow.
Because he's a Siamese cat. And so when he gets really excited to meow and meows like a Siamese, he's like, meow, meow. So he sounds like one of those old timey
Bugs.
yeah, the mobster guys from like Bugs Bunny back in the day. Yeah, see? Yeah.
I'm Bugsy Siegel, right?
I'm Bugsy. Yeah, see? We were making fun of the cat. Poor thing. He probably has no idea. And now we're making fun of him on here. He'll probably attack us later, I'm sure. Just random fires. Jesus Christ. People are idiots. Watch this. Watch in the background.
What's on fire?
The candle and the cake.
Oh.
And the paper. Look at all of them react. They're just like,
why would he start the ceiling on fire?
Well, I don't know. Why are they running around like morons? Like, who doesn't just take their shirt off and put it over it? Like, shirt off. Over fire. Who cares about shirts?
Shirts come off.
I mean, I don't care, but her shirt's big enough. Take your shirt off and put it on it.
Or just leave it alone. It's going to burn itself out. It's a piece of
paper. I mean, the more you run towards it, it's going to...
What flew up to the ceiling?
Yeah. Chris says, and they said the other guy's is a foot shorter, they said. Gunther smiling is always a terrifying sight. Can be. Well, they shouldn't have made it a thing. They should have not bothered saying anything about it. This person, the first person that commented was like, this was like watching Sims react to their stove on fire. Fuck, man. These people are dumb as fuck. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? They're like running towards it. One's running away. One's like, well, I don't know what to do.
One just turns around. This will stop it.
Turns around. They're like running by, so it's like got air now. It's like whoosh. It's like, don't do that. Everybody stay calm. Be like, hey, the paper tablecloth is on fire. Oh my.
That's awesome.
Robbie, LOL, stay calm. Yeah, like, who the fuck acts like that? Like, there's an emergency. I'm going to run over this way and turn my back to it. This one's over here like, One turns around, flies at it, so it gushes up a whole bunch of air at it. And a dude comes in, and he made the whole thing even worse. He didn't do very good either. It's like, come on, guys.
Look at little butthole.
Butthole cookie cutters. That's funny.
Hey, look, Hulk Hogan's up there. I already have that one. Isn't that one sold out anyway?
It says it's back. It's back. Pre-order yours today.
Put in the package, I guess. Uh-oh, it's Gunther, not the main event.
Dun, dun, dun. The yakking packing. He's got his yakking going on. He's going to talk to us. Robbie's like, why worse? Because he, like, grabbed it. He, like, grabbed the thing that was on fire and, like, flung it around.
Right. And
he made it worse because it was hot, right? Fire hot. And he grabbed it. and then it flew everywhere. It could have caught the couch on fire. Like, that's how Debbie was. Still pre-orders are sold out. Chris says Gunther has been a champ for 80% of his career.
Nice.
Wow.
All right. Maybe I should listen.
Yeah, he might have something important to say.
Supposedly the best in the world. See him drunk. 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 Loser face.
Oh no, not the losers. Wait.
He left the voice of the voiceless speechless.
Oh, nice.
I can't hear what they're saying. You checked out or you did something out. Maybe sold out, but
Ooh.
you. Baby shirt.
Gross. It's creepy
I
at
don't
the
think
same
it's
time.
funny.
What? Okay. So, look happier. Thanks. My mom asked a Facebook Photoshop group if they could remove my drool and make me look happy. Not the toddler, but the baby.
Oh.
No, it gets worse. It gets way worse.
She a doll. That's creepy shit.
Right? Like, what the fuck? They're like, make my baby stop drooling in this picture and look happier. Okay. There you go. Are you happy? God damn. Like, who does that? Chris says Punk versus Gunther is supposed to be a New Japan match. But I'm worried one of them is going to get injured, mostly Punk, but he's getting in there with Gunther. Meh. Oh, goodness.
Same Punk. Same Punk. Same Punk. Same Punk. He said he was dumbfounded.
Well, we already know he's dumb. I'm surprised he found it.
CM Punk. It dawned on me, standing across from somebody so great, it dawned on me that I don't want to be heavyweight champion.
Oh, God. He needs it.
I need.
He needs it.
He needs it like air in his lungs. All I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. Hey, where are white women at? What show's that?
It is, Blazing Saddles. Chris says Seth might cash in because he vowed never to make Punk champ as long as he is in WWE.
Well, if his leg will allow it.
Yeah, but he's broken, remember, Chris? He's yelling at people. If I yell at them, they will know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. People have been chanting my name for over 10 years. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. He needs to be world heavyweight champion.
He needs it so much.
Of course you don't.
Oh, what the fuck? This is terrifying. People with AI is weird as fuck, dude. Oh, God. Chris says, oh shit, Punk saying wrestling is his addiction, taking the Chris Benoit route when Benoit would say wrestling is his mistress.
Shut the. There's levels to this, kid. Saturday, huh? Not even a main event.
Ooh, upsetness is happening on the TV.
My punked up personality.
Oh, God, claws. Ah.
All right, here's SummerSlam Saturday. Queen Blitzer.
Ew. Gross. Sounds terrible.
Queen Goddess.
Yeah.
Goddess Queen. Saturday should be a banger. It's weird to have Roman Reigns in a shit match.
It's hilarious. Somebody did this. It's a dead deer.
Oh God. Oh, I've seen that years ago. Yeah, people would do that when they see roadkill.
This person goes, "That's a dead deer. You can't bring it back to life." The person who created the video posted on it and said, "Porver, I think this is the deer. He's alive. He was just napping. He came to visit us. He's taking good care of his kids."
Mm-hmm.
He's trolling to a new level of trolling people. Chris says, should Cross open up SummerSlam or the Jelly Roll tag team?
Yeah, either that or the women's tag team or the women's championship match. Jade Cargill and Tiffany. That'd burn the house down. I could leave.
Right? That's the only one we have to watch for the night. And done. Bye, everybody.
What the fuck? They're doing the pre-show 3 hours.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
They're starting it at literally 12 Western. This drug dealer just said fuck Logan Paul.
What? Using bad language? Shame.
Nobody likes you. Selling drugs to kids and shit. Allegedly. He did get arrested for selling drugs, so we do know that he distributed drugs. We just don't know if it was to minors. I'll have to look into my trust me, bro.
Don't touch me, bruh. Ah!
Alright, it's happening. Jey Uso's coming out. They're gonna bring fucking Roman Reigns out before Bronson. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's a one-on-one.
Yeah,
I thought it was the tag match.
No,
I'm
that's
like, what the fuck?
No, the tag one is next. Whatever.
How's that gonna be on that goddamn pay-per-view? I guess there's like a lot of people in there.
Happy
Cameos.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried about it. Some of them, like Eminem, was in there, and what's his name, Travis Kelce, and I was like, yeah, is it gonna be just a liberal fest? But McKenna said no, they don't. Like their parts are so small that they don't have enough time to get into politics.
It better not. That'd be weird. Good day to cuddle on me. It's nice.
I just don't understand. Why would one wear a wig and play basketball in it?
I have no idea.
This woman, I guess, wears a wig while she plays, and her wig fell off during the game.
Did they have to stop it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! She should be fined. She should literally be fined. That's funny.
You look away every single time I pushed it. See, it's on the ground right there. And she's putting her head in the back of this lady so nobody sees it. But it's laying right there. She runs, grabs it, puts it on her head, and then it runs off.
Fan ejected for making fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure that is, but what I do know about is that it fell off. Like, who would wear a wig during a fucking basketball game?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck is
and they
wrong
want to
with
be
you?
taken seriously.
They. Just, who would wear a wig in front of a fucking basketball game?
And they want to be taken seriously. These WNBA players. They want to be taken seriously.
That girl doesn't have fake hair.
And they're all like, I'm going to wear me a wig out there. I'm surprised they don't have, like, long-ass dagger nails, too, while they're at it.
Is it like a Joanna Man? He had to wear a wig, but it was because he was a dude. Are we onto something? Is there dudes playing? I feel like if there was a dude
Brittany
playing...
Griner.
If he was a dude, he would score...
We saw that whole video.
If he was a dude, he would score 80 points a game. Cool. It's still not a dude. Or he'd score 80 points a game.
He need to cut goddamn cat's claws. Ew, why are you so mean, cat? Well, they're out there. They're gonna touch boobies.
Oh. Oh. It's dudes.
Bobby says they ain't gonna be taken seriously with no respect.
That makes me worry, especially with our little dog.
What is that?
Oh, this groomer beat this dog.
Dogs aren't even doing anything. They're just
labs.
like, well, I don't care what kind of dog it is. They're not doing anything.
Oh, you mean to aggravate her? Right. Or are you saying retaliation?
Oh, no, they didn't do anything. Like,
Yeah,
she's just like, I'm going to hit this dog.
Right.
Because I'm mad.
To aggravate her.
What, so it would bite her? Is that what she was going for? She wanted him to bite her? So she should get a lawsuit or something? It's the only thing I could think of. Picking the wrong dogs, bitch. You better pick the ones that you know will bite your face off. Most of the time, people don't bring those to a groomer.
Yeah, that guy did a pretty good job, so I'm not worried about him. Now we can bombard him with the mohawk.
I don't feel that he did terrible. Like, I don't feel like none of them used him.
No,
I think he's just weird about everything, no matter what.
I'm not talking about that at all. Just talking about I get a new groomer, so I didn't want to say keep the mohawk.
Right.
But now we can just keep it forever until it gets like that long.
It like flops over one side.
Use some dippity doo. Keep it up.
Yeah, Go see him. Get on his lap. Get off mine.
Don't
You're
want-
making my leg hurt.
Oh,
Do not be there. Oh, you're such a weirdo.
that'll hurt JS's back.
Poke. A strange life.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Power bomb. Or power slam, sorry, not bomb. Well, we call it a bomb. He's dropping it like Hiroshima.
That's terrible. I'm funny at the same time.
Oh.
Ew, you're like spit everywhere. Disgusting. Nasty cat. Nasty.
Why so nasty?
I don't know. Because he had slobber and then he shook his head and he slobbered all over me. Your cat. Is that uncomfortable for you? I bet. Ah! You okay? Diane? You got the sniffles? Are you got the sniffle piffles? You got the sniffle piffles? If you arch your back more, maybe it will help.
No. Oh my god, see, right there.
Where do you think you're going?
Anybody?
Alright.
It's like I gotta get out of here. He'll probably just walk around and come back.
No, he won't. I annoyed him enough, he won't. I annoyed him enough. I think he did fart before he left, though. Just left his fart out. This is like farts.
Big Ray. Another big Ray. Another. Feed him another one. Oh, he spit on his hand. Smack. Kicked him. Kicked his ass clean out of the ring. Here he goes. He's gonna go flying. I think he broke his wristband.
Oh no.
That was his tape.
Oh,
Oh, Bronson
ow.
Reed. Oh, God.
He jumped so high up in the air.
Bronson must not be very strong because he fell down. Oh, God, who's this? Oh, shit! Spear from hell. Well, that match is over. Where's Roman? Where's Roman?
Yeah, where's Roman?
Where's
It's
Roman?
Mr. Braun. He's out there
I know,
now.
he speared him. He killed him.
Oh, he killed that guy?
Yeah.
That's sad. Sad for him. I'm sure his family's going to be upset. His boy that he had out
Mid
there that
card
one time.
so is now dead. Uh-oh.
Why is he throwing his dead carcass around?
Because I gotta beat it.
It's terrible.
Speaking
Ew.
of which, I sent you a
You need to
video.
beat it?
I sent you a video. It's pretty
About
funny.
beating it?
About dead carcasses.
Ooh, dead carcasses. Why are we
Here he
watching
comes.
dead carcasses?
What'd I say? Not that it matters, but what I think. Bronson Reed wants some. There he is. He came out way too fast. He needs to walk.
He's walking all crazy.
At least a quarter of that speed.
He's like, I need to come out here fast. We
Okay.
got shit to do. It's 8:30 already, bastards.
Oh, he's got his toy.
God, he brought his toy, Travis.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Meow, 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 meow,
Uh-oh.
meow, meow,
Roman didn't have the strength to get him up.
meow. Are you a meow kitty? Meow, meow,
Meow.
meow, meow,
Meow.
meow. We're gonna go to bed after this.
You and the kitty.
Oh, the cat can go away. I'm going to bed after this. It's ridiculous, dude. It's killing me, man. It's killing me. My legs hurt. Extra yuckies. Can't handle this.
What is it? The cat?
No, sitting here. It's killing me.
Is it killing you softly?
No, like hurtfully.
With his song?
No, like hurts. Like not in a good way. Meow. Ah. You're making sure that my water bottle is now yours. Not very nice. It's mean. Nobody likes that. Oh, it's right there. Hello. Thank you. I needed that. You're so good. I'm a good boy. Are you a good boy, huh? You're a good boy. Oh my lord, this isn't over yet?
Mm-hmm.
For the love of Pete. Oh, did he beat up Roman?
It looks like it.
Is that who he's beating up?
Looks like it. They're trying to make it relevant.
Nice. Hi, cat. What are you doing, Ma? Oh, no, I think his guts are broken.
Yeah, you gotta do that. It's a gut punch.
Nice. Oh, God. Ah, that hurt. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're so crazy. You're so crazy. You're crazy, Jimmy. Were you ever bit by a horse?
No. I've had them, like...
Watch this guy get bit by a horse.
Oh.
Watch the bite.
Yeah, they have mean bites.
They do. They do have mean bites.
But I've seen a girl get half of her face ripped off by one. Not in person, but on video.
Ew.
Yeah, he bit her right there and took half of her jaw and everything. Broke it.
Wow. Seems like he was very upset about something.
Horses are mean. Especially the wilder ones. Like, people think you can just get in there and break a wild horse. Like, oh, I'm just going to get in the cage and break a wild horse. It don't work that way.
Oh my God, they stole his shoes.
I know, and they're crappy ones,
Why
too.
are they taking people's shoes?
I was wondering why he wore such shitty shoes. That makes sense.
They're like, well, we're gonna steal your shoes, so. Like, alright, it's cool. This is dumb. Why are we still watching
Ryan
this?
Sandberg passed away.
Who's that?
He's a legendary second baseman for the Chicago Cubs.
Like, was he old?
I didn't think he was old enough to die.
Everybody's old enough to die, sweetie.
Oh, is that
Well, yes. Alright, that's the end. We can leave now. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for that Monday Night Raw, the go-home show. Before SummerSlam this coming weekend, they did show a lot of the matches that are going to happen. Remember, it is a 2-night affair. It will be on Saturday and Sunday night. But we will be back again on Wednesday for AEW. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.